Ciao ragazzi, my name is Anthony. Welcome back to Inter Worldwide. What a day. What a day. If anybody here is watching, sorry about that. If anybody here is watching from Sydney, how did the weather turn the way it did today? Unbelievable. We have had nothing but sun, crystal clear blue skies for approximately 2 weeks, Mr. Potato Head. But today it all turned on us. It all turned on us again. And the rains, she returned once more. The camera's looking good. The lighting's looking good. Let me know how I'm sounding. I know Tim's in the house. You can let me know how I'm sounding. Am I sounding crystal clear? How's the lighting, everybody? Is it time to turn on the big light? Should I turn on the bigger light? Is it too dark? I don't think it's too dark. I don't think it's too dark. We can get a little bit more exposure here, maybe. Anyway, we are here to talk all things Inter. We returned from an international break that was full of drama for La Nazionale, a 5-4 win over Israel. Didn't do much for our goal difference on the day. Did even less when Norway scores 11. That's right, 11. Not 5, not 7, not 9, not even 10. 11. 11 goals against Moldova. I bet you right now Italy only beats Moldova 2-0 when we go face them away. But it's looking more and more likely that Italy's going to a playoff. Italy's going to a playoff. And for this World Cup, the fact that there's going to be 48 nations in it, if Italy does not qualify for that World Cup, they might as well just cave Italian football altogether. 2018 was the darkest day. 2022 was a comical piss take. To fail to get to 2026 would be out of this world level failure. Out of this world level failure. Big up the chat. Sorry, my energy is not as big today, but we'll try and keep it going. We'll try and keep it going. Tim says, perfect timing for my drive home. I just can't wait to turn the past few months around. It's been tough. A big win versus Juve would be a nice start. So are we going to look at this for the glass half full version, the opportunity within the challenge, or are we the glass half empty version, the challenge within the opportunity? I know one thing's for sure. That's one of the top 3 sounds in the world. I'm glass half beer. Good morning to Zach. Thank you, bro. Thank you for your call as well last week. We appreciate it. I'm just going to ride this one solo, though. I'm not going to drop the link today. Energy's a bit low. Nick says, only the 3rd match day and Inter already have Juve. I know, I'm not ready. I'm nowhere near ready. For me, this is the most least hyped derby in a long time, but we have to face the music. This is my most disliked fixture. Any sort of win would be amazing for confidence. You can tell how comfortable I am, how confident I am. Oh, man. You know, when you do content, it's more than okay for you to become a fan of the fans. And I'm a big fan of you, Christian Potato. Thank you very much. Ivan, how you going? Finally to enjoy a live stream, European 5 hours in the morning. That's my favorite time of the day. That's my wake up time. But you're in Europe, so I don't know if you're waking up really early or if you're up all late all night. Because I know a lot of activity in Europe happens very late at night. Forza Inter, Chevet. This stream reminded me we also have a derby. I'm going to have to navigate a minefield after probably upsetting a girl. Now I have 2 things to worry about. Hey. That's funny shit. The derby, obviously, it's not getting too much hype for a couple of reasons. One, it is match day 3. Both sides are still getting used to the fact that they're in a rebuilding phase. But also a lot of attention really was on the first round of very important World Cup qualifiers for Italy. I'm just going to basically search up on Twitter and see what sort of content we can find. This is the Open Talk show. This is the We Talk Inter show. And I don't have a structure for this show at all. Let's take a look at a predicted lineup here from my boy Doodle on Twitter. I think I follow him. I know he posts a lot of shit. So what would you guys say to a starting lineup consisting of this? What do we got here? We've got Zoma, Akanji. I fucking almost forgot about that. I almost forgot about Akanji. Like I actually almost forgot about that for a second. Wow. It's been a busy week. I didn't watch any of the Italy games live minute to minute. Only caught I was just in and out of that Israel game highlights wise. Zoma, Bisek, Akanji, Bastoni. I mean, it doesn't look bulletproof, does it? Dumfries, Sulcic, Barella, Zielinski, Di Marco. How are Hakan? Yeah, so this is Doodle's lineup. So Hakan and Mkhitaryan are both not getting dropped. So there's the big flaw right there. Is anybody not available in this game that I don't know about? Hakan and Mkhitaryan. Did anyone already accumulate a couple of yellows that carried over from last season if they don't reset? Is someone injured that I don't know about? Did someone go down on international duty? Why, unless this is just a fan predicted. Like, I wouldn't even mind it, to be honest. But we know for a fact that the coach is not going to dispense both of those starters at once. So it's going to be Hakan in place of Zielinski. And then, of course, Toro and Thuram will start the derby up top. Nervous. We're all going to be nervous. We're all going to be nervous leading up to the game. We're not going to know basically who's going to be in the starting lineup. It's not going to be easy building up the few hours before. That's for sure. Forza Inter, we have a fully fit squad for this weekend. Absolutely no absentees. Great. Well, if that's the case, then you're probably not going to see Zielinski start. You will probably see Hakan in place of Zielinski. The Derby d'Italia, it's going to be exciting. This is also worth mentioning that Serie A is set to make history with the introduction of ref cam during the upcoming Derby d'Italia between Juve and Inter on Saturday. So the referees will be highly covered. This is just like the worst possible game for them to do this. This is the worst possible game for them to do something like this. That is just way, way, way too much pressure, I think, on the referees. They're going to be under the spotlight from minute one on camera. I think it's going to be awesome, but it's going to be funny at the same time. So, Akanji ready, Akanji available, Akanji for this game. What a way for him to make his debut for the club in a Derby d'Italia. He could either walk out of there with a clean sheet and as a hero, or if we don't get the points, he might walk out of there a shaky villain. What a time. What a time. First game, if he does play well and we get the win, that's a great way to start your stay at the club as a clutch player. Would you people not agree? I got to stop making that mistake. Should have been on Milan and Bologna. Rabiot and ref camera would be classic. Yeah, 100%, man. 100%. That's going to be funny as well. For those of you that don't know the situation, those two players basically had a falling out at Marseille, came to fists, came to blows, and now their first game back is against one another, with Rabiot playing for Milan and Ro playing for Bologna. Zach says, don't forget, Anthony, we got Van Dijk. Yeah, I was very, very, very amused at that news. Very amused at that news. Players who you think are going to have I'm going to go with, these two guys here. Definitely. You got the two brothers, Marcus and Kefren Turam. It's going to be nice. It's going to be nice to see them play each other again. They love playing one another. Friendly banter. Imagine a ref pulled out a card for that. In this day and age, you really never know. Imagine a ref pulled out a card for that. I would be absolutely fuming. Absolutely fuming. Yeah, let's see how we go, man. No Colomwani this time around. This is Colomwani with both of the Turan brothers before the last derby. No Colomwani. Instead, a Jonathan David. A Jonathan David who is, I do fear a Jonathan David if he gets opportunities. We're going to have to limit the balls into the box. We're going to have to limit giving them that extra little bit of breathing space on the flanks where they can whip a low or knee high or even head high cross. He's not the tallest striker in the world, but we're also not the best defenders in the air or at defending balls that come in. So, yeah, it does worry me having Jonathan David there. But what also worries me more is that you've got a very hungry Dusan Vlahovic that just sits on the bench chomping at the bit. I'd probably prefer to see Vlahovic start this game because he's got no starting momentum yet this season. No starting momentum. I feel like Vlahovic could be a brick wall of shit for 60 minutes in this game versus Jonathan David, who has already started 2 matches, scored a goal, and it's already 6 points out of 6 for him. Akanji's speed will be useful against Juve attackers. Would prefer to see him on the right with the Cherby in the middle. Bisek is on fraud watch. Have to agree. I fear everything about this game. I feel like I belong in Weenie Hut Jr. from SpongeBob, given my state of being. Bruv, at 2 a.m. on a Sunday, I don't want to see anything about this, but how am I supposed to sleep through it? It's a Sunday. God damn. I don't want anything to do with this game whatsoever. Anyways, next punch on pick. Players to watch out for them. I'm not going to put it up on the screen because these images are better. I always like seeing who kicks back during a fight, not doing much. Surprisingly enough, a young Balotelli's all the way at the back there. Look at Camoranesi, legend. I did love Camoranesi. Di Gregorio, Gatti, Bremer, who's in amazing form, Kelly, who's also in good form. Kalulu at wing back, surprisingly, is doing okay systematically, but maybe we can be the ones that expose him for the weaknesses that he has and that we know he will eventually portray. Kefren Turam, Locatelli, João Mario. Kosensao, I'm pretty sure is ruled out. They've got him in this lineup here 20 hours ago with Yildiz and David. I'm pretty sure I've heard that Kosensao is out. If that's the case, you probably will see Cambiaso in the lineup somewhere. I mean, he didn't get injured or anything on international duty. I know that. Let me see if I can actually find the probabili formazione of Sky Sports or Gazzetta. Gazzetta is usually good for it these days. So who is maybe Coop Miners? Who knows? Anyway, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yalla. All right, cool. Up on the screen, let me try and zoom in a little bit for y'all. No, that's not going to work. Sorry, guys. That's the most I can get it. Anyway. Di Gregorio, Kelly, Bremer, Gatti, João Mario, Turam, Locatelli, Kalulu, Yildiz, Kurt Miners, David. Up against Zoma. This particular lineup predicts a Kanji on the right of Acerbi with Bastoni on the left. Dumfries, Barella, Hakan, Mkhitaryan, Di Marco, Turam, Lautaro. I actually think that's going to be the lineup. I think it's going to be last year's lineup with a Kanji. I think that's the better shout. Kosensao is out. Yeah, Ale did say that. By the way, tune into Bianco Neri Zone. We're doing our match preview very early tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. my time. It's not live, so it'll be pre-recorded, so I'm sure he'll upload it before kickoff. And then you can also tune into Uncle Sharma and myself on Two Up Top here on Saturday morning, my time, Friday evening as well. Friday evening as well, your time. What else? Zona Culture also on the channel tomorrow, this time tomorrow, a couple of hours after this time with Adam, Anth, and Armando. So a lot happening on the channel. And if you are enjoying it, make sure you like the video, subscribe if you are new. Continue following. If you're watching on Twitter, come over to YouTube and subscribe. We're not too far away from our next goal, which is very nice as well. And I might as well change the filter to that now, actually, as well. Love it. Let's have it. Love it. I do believe our lineup on paper is better than theirs, man for man, name for name. However, they got their 2 wins out of 2. They're riding their confidence. Igor Tudor is going to stick with the 3-4-2-1. He's going to stick with what's working with him so far. And my prediction, unfortunately, is going to have to be that because I am in my pessimistic mode at the moment. Substitution for what's available. It does look like Cambiaso is out, actually, for getting a second yellow card. Oh no, did he get a red card or something on the second match day? I think he did. Got 2 yellows or a red. Oh well, Cambiaso's not available. That's one player that I consider a threat, so that's not too bad then. Perin, Pinsolio, useless subs, obviously. Rugani, Kostic, Rui, McKennie. Fuck, their bench is shit. Zependa and Openda and Zegrova are obviously going to be there. I hope that they get as little minutes as possible because their flair could really, really hurt us. I don't want any first-day heroics from any of their squad. That would really piss me off. And Cabal is obviously still out recovering for them, and Milik is just making sure that they can't sign other players, having a rundown. Zach, didn't I tell you? Didn't I? Did you message me somewhere and I didn't reply? Because I thought I was waiting for your message. Huh? I thought someone added you as well. My bad, man. I think because I'm not even an admin of that group, believe it or not. So I'll have to ask an admin to add you. You sent me your number, didn't you? Can you do me a favor, bro? If you're on WhatsApp. I probably didn't see it, bro. Look, I don't even care who's got my WhatsApp number at this point. That's my WhatsApp number right there. I'm actually going to be changing that number in 2 weeks' time, and everything will carry over. So I don't mind where I post it now. I've had that same number for about 21 years. 21 years with the same mobile number. Message me directly on WhatsApp there. That way I can just flick you in there. Super, super easy. Anybody else that wants to send me a message there asking to get into the Worldwide WhatsApp group, just let me know as well. And if anybody wants to help out with the channel as well, I am looking for new people to help out with anything, really. Anything with the channel. It's kind of funny how every big Italian club has deadbeat strikers. We had Correa, Milan has Origi, Juve has Milik. Yeah. I don't know which one's more embarrassing, bro. I really don't. With that lineup, what do you guys predict? I'm going to have to say that we lose 1-0 or 2-1 or 3-1. I'm very pessimistic at the moment because of the mental state of the players. I don't think anybody's in high spirits. Barella is coming off the back of having to play Israel, which can't be fun for anybody in the world that has to associate. Di Marco as well. How did Switzerland go on international duty? They usually kill it. Let's do that. Let's do a quick little check on how the Mandem performed on international duty. I know as usual, Switzerland did their business. They always do. They're just a better version of Italy these days and have been for the last, 8 years. They beat Kosovo 4-0 and Slovenia 3-0. They literally just clean sheeted their way straight through. Who scored today? They had it wrapped up by halftime. Akanji played well against Kosovo. He scored in the 22nd minute. I did see that goal. So Akanji is riding his high, deeming it as his first game. It's a Derby d'Italia. And on top of that, he did score on international duty while his nation collected 6 out of 6 points. Good for him. Next, Zoma was also starting both games, I believe. Does he even know? Cabell would have been, right? Surely Cabell. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, Cabell. Zoma's retired from international duty, surely. Yeah, but anyway. Good goalkeeper. I rate him. Dortmund goalkeeper, if nobody knows who he is. Who's next? Acerbi doesn't represent. Bastoni represents where we know. Denzel Dumfries. How did the Netherlands go? They had one shitty result, I believe. I think the Dutch had one shitty result. I got a nice Denzel Dumfries Dutch jersey coming soon, which actually reminds me I need to cut away to our sponsor in a second. Yeah, due to issues in terms of tagging and, that sort of stuff, it's better if I don't upload videos altogether on the sponsors and, just give them the appropriate airtime on live streams like this where we have more viewers anyway. So before I get back to how the rest of the team performed on international duty, I will catch you guys in a second. Ciao ragazzi, welcome back to Inter Worldwide. My name is Anthony. It's time for what is becoming my favorite part of this channel. I mean, let's face it, Inter's probably going to bring us more struggles than successes this season. More struggles than smiles. But you know who's always smiling? Me. Why? Because I'm always receiving gifts from these amazing outlets. And today, this is a video for Kit Sock. It's the first unboxing from this website. The link is in the description. Let's give them the best and honest review possible. I've got a nice little set here. I got selfish and got one for myself. A couple of these are going out to some of my brothers. Let's do an honest review because I got to say, the last ones that we have reviewed from GA Kits were the biggest winners of all time. So let's keep it honest. First one coming straight out the cab ranks. Oh man, to be honest, this is my favorite Madrid jersey of all time. And after I rocked my Raul one, a couple of people got jealous. And this one here, oh, it feels beautiful. Amazing crest. Beautiful stitching and an absolute cracker with Roberto Carlos on the back. Oh, that is gorgeous. The printing on that is fantastic. And man, this is better than mine. Oh, look at that badge. Look at that Champions League badge stitched onto there. That's beautiful. Marcus, you are in for a treat, my G. You are in for a real treat. Yeah, I'm a bit jealous. That one's is GA Kits, fantastic, but also kitsock.com, fantastic. Kitsock.com, get amongst it. Go on there. Jerseys for $14.99 US, amazing quality, really, really top replica quality. So really go and check them out. They'll be doing a lot more sponsors on this channel as well, along with a couple of other outlets as well. It's been great watching this channel grow. So I hope you guys are able to reap those benefits as well. Very, very, very good prices. Let's go to the Netherlands. They struggled against Lithuania, man. Depay got a double. I think he's now the most celebrated Dutch scorer of all time. Really goes to show longevity pays off in the modern era when it's a bit more about flair, because Memphis Depay wouldn't even rank in the top 10 Dutch attackers of all time, even though he's the #1 Dutch scorer of all time. Believe that. Believe that. Believe that. The Netherlands struggled against Poland. Denzel Dumfries got the goal in the 28th minute. I do believe Zielinski was playing that game. Yes, he was. So they would have played. But, you know, that Dutch team is pretty sexy to me on paper. You got Van der Ven, Van Dijk, Van Heck, Dumfries, Gravenberch, De Jong, Simmons, Renders, Gakpo, Depay. It's fucking sexy. It's flary. That's a baller lineup. That's a baller lineup. I'm not going to be putting links or names or anything in the chat. So it's just kitsock, kitsoc.com. Okay, just make sure you put in yourself. It's just as easy for you to remember as for me to put it in there below. Okay, I just don't want to get screwed over by the YouTube promoting algorithm. All right, trust me, it's a very, very real thing, especially for small channels. So they did struggle. The Dutch, they look destined to finish. I don't even know where they're finishing. They're sitting in their table at the moment, actually. Let's have a look. That's Nations League, cuz. They're top of their group, tied with Poland. They really should have got that win against Poland. That would have basically qualified them for the World Cup. But they've got a game in hand as well, and they should still get over the line. So Denzel Dumfries will be genuinely riding its high. Yeah, sexy team with a shit manager. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. All right, next. Hakan. Oh, Turkey. That's how I've always pronounced it since I was kid. But someone also told me Turkey. So Turkey got absolutely pumped. Yeah. I got nothing against Turkey. I like Turkey. I've always wanted to visit their country. I love their food. I got mates who are Turkish. It's just sort of, you know how they say it only takes a few bad apples to ruin your mood. Well, it only took one for me. It only took one for me. Oh my days, I hate it. But I really I haven't eaten Turkish food in about a month or two. So that's crazy. So there has to be some sort of kebab or gözleme, or pide on the horizon soon. Possibly, if I'm still watching my figure and trying to keep that fitness up, maybe a kebab plate with lots of salad, hummus and tabbouleh, a little bit of rice, not too much bread. You know what I mean? Got to watch that figure sometimes when you get older. I'm 33 years old now. So yeah, bit of a shout out there to Turkey on the side. I know you guys love those little side quests slash missions. Like, I get it, Spain's tough, yeah. I get it, Spain is not an ideal country to play, but you welcome them into the country and they gave you an inquisition, man. Like, straight up, Pedri grabs a double. Mikel Merino scored 3. The guy's khara, he's not that good. Ferran Torres, 53rd minute goal. Like, this, that is actually bad. This is why one of their players was crying, I think, at full time. I can't remember which one. Yeah. And that's not good, because I'm pretty sure that they'll go through as the runner-up in that group. But Hakan is finished, bro. He's finished. He got subbed and he's finished. And Arda Güler must be looking at him going, bruv, you are finished. You're finished, uncle. You're finished. But anyway, when you're coached by Montella, what the fuck do you expect? Like, what do you actually expect, bro? You're coached by Montella. You're coached by Montella. Like, they shouldn't have even beat Georgia. They let Georgia get 2 late goals. Krava got one, like, right on full time. The game was already won. But so, yeah, Hakan's not really riding the wave of confidence. Not that he was already, but he's definitely not now. There's 42 people on Inter Worldwide. Thank you very much. Like the video. Subscribe if you are new. Let me know if you are new. Appreciate all the growth on this channel as we approach our next goal. Marcus Thuram, I don't think, did he even play for France? France? Gronks. They beat Iceland today, 2-1. Mbappe with a penalty. Barcola with a goal. Tchouameni got his ass sent in the 68th. I don't know what for. You know what? I'm a side quest and watch these highlights for a second. Got a faster computer. Might as well. Close all this shit. All right, what did he get sent for? Oh, yeah, bro. Hakan's Inter career ended yes, with the day we won the Scudetto. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Sometimes you just got to see it for what it is. Iceland grabbed the goal in the 21st minute. Who was it? It's Gudjonsson. Goodness me, Gudjonsson. Good name. Common name. It's like the Smith of Iceland. Oh, quick little 1-2. Oh, Mbappe gets tripped. One of the kings of making it look theatrical, even I'll admit it as an Inter fan. And the 51 people watching can agree or disagree, but you all know I'm right. No, you all know I'm right. He's a little bit theatrical. He's a little bit theatrical. Come on, guys. He's a little bit theatrical. Yeah, he did it again. He stepped in front of the defender. Oh, the ref's going to check it out again. Oh, he's giving it. Pussy. Marcus knows how to step in front of defenders, man, and get those calls. And he better keep doing it for us this season, although I think they're figuring him out in Italy a bit. Mbappe, 1-1. Kylian Mbappe, still, in my opinion, the best player in football, the best attacker in the world. Still, in my opinion. Big through ball there. Here's Barcola. Oh, Barcola is such a baller, bro. You don't know if he's going to score, if he's dropping a drill music video clip in some London suburb this evening, but well done. Oh, what a fucking save. They disallowed that, did they? Gudjonsson is not in a good mood. Why did they not show the red card? Why did the highlights not show the red card? Stanford, bro, these highlights suck. I'm leaving a comment. Horrible highlights. How much did you pay for your rights? Inter spends more in the market. Not good. That's ridiculous. Stan Sport as well. I pay for their membership. They're the Australian outlet. That was like the worst compilation I've ever seen in my life. And all I wanted to do was see the red card. Look how much time of yours I've all wasted talking about France. It's like we're talking about these French frogs. Oh, I'm surprised 42 of you didn't click away right now. Sorry, but I'm so invested in it. You have to let me catch this red card. Why did Tchouameni get sent? Bro, this video doesn't have it either. That's ridiculous. Bring back red card highlights. What a waste of time. What a waste of all of your time. What a waste of all of your time. Fucking France, bro. Like, I couldn't hate them anymore. I hate them even more today. I hope Tchouameni gets another red card. I hope he gets a red card every game for the rest of his career. Like, every game he comes back from suspension, he gets another red card. Anyway, who's next? Lautaro. What did Argentina do on international duty? Oh, fuck. They lost to Ecuador today on the same day that Brazil lost to Bolivia. Holy shit. It's a bettor's nightmare. It's a bettor's nightmare. They have a penalty in stoppage time, extra time, the same way Bolivia did against Brazil. Let's watch the highlights here. Moise Caicedo. Caicedo got a red card in the 50th minute, and Argentina still lost the game. That is pretty messed up. Anyway, these highlights are courtesy of CONMEBOL. Hopefully, man, that is it. Hopefully they show the red cards. They had a good lineup too. Broken through here. Good save, Martinez. Ecuador on the run. Cuts inside well. Good save, Martinez. Ecuador really making the Argentina defense sweat for everything here. That's a lovely ball. Who's he caught offside there? Oh, that's a fucking red. That is a red card, brother. Otamendi. A regular perpetrator of the foul arts. Beaten clear and shrugged off by a stronger forward. Oh, sorry, not him bumped off, sorry. Otamendi's the fool that got make the foul. Who is that for Argentina? I didn't see. Oh, that's Balerdi. Oh, fuck no. So there's the red. Oh, there's Lautaro. Oh, no, Toro. No, not there. Not delivered in exactly to his feet. All right, here it is. Last play of the first half, like literally 13 minutes of stoppage time. They're beaten again. That's a handball, and he's knocked down. It's going to be a penalty to Ecuador. It's just foul play all round. It's foul play all round from Argentina. They suck. They absolutely stink. They stink. It's another mix-up at the back. Paredes is coming in. Oh, I do feel like the Ecuador player does foul him, but it's a huge elbow. It's a huge elbow. It's a huge elbow. How did he not get a red card as well? So Otamendi got the red. That's right. So Ecuador didn't have a man up. Caicedo gets one in the 50th. That is a, bruv, that is a red card for an elbow. That should be, I think that's Tagliafico who's up in the air there. It should be a red. Penalty at least. Penalty gets given. Walter Samuel has the shits. Argentina have the shits. Ecuador are in ecstasy. 1-0. 1-0 Ecuador. Yeah, not good for our captain. That is a disgusting tackle from Caicedo, bro. That is a shit challenge. What an absolute knob jockey. What an absolute fool. Anyway, no goals for Argentina, no goals for Lautaro Martinez in that particular game. I do believe that they did win their other fixture on international duty, though, if I'm not mistaken. They defeated Venezuela on Friday last week. Messi got the double. Martinez scored. It was all about Messi. That's right. Everyone was losing their shit. Everyone was absolutely busting their load on Twitter. Oh my God, it was him again. It's him again. It's him again. Yeah, absolutely. Derby, the jitters. Yeah, Argentina will still qualify. Yeah, we've got the jitters. It's going to be a little bit tough. But Where do I think that Inter can at least do something in this game to take control? I think that maybe if we can play quickly, move the ball quickly through Barella, through Mkhitaryan, obviously through Akanji at the back and Bastoni, really make Juve turn around quickly. They've been solid defensively so far. That's because they've been playing teams that have given themselves time to set up. Time to set up. Don't give them as much time. See if you can catch them a little bit off guard. Get some sneaky yellow cards in there as well. Play dirty. Play fast. Play fast. Play filthy. Play fucking fast and play filthy. If we play slow and allow them to get low into a low block, we are screwed. Do not let Bremer and Gatti do their way to 3 points against us. Getting out of Turin with a point wouldn't be a bad result. I would get out of there with a point and go, yeah, you know what? All good. We move on. But a win would be ecstasy. A win would be absolute ecstasy. I do feel like Acerbi is a weak link at the back now. I do feel like Federico Di Marco, when he's not playing in a confident team that is systematically, tactically, motivationally set up to cater towards him, he is a bang average player. Bang average. And I fear for him. I fear for Acerbi, Di Marco, and Hakan Çalhanoğlu, because he has the mentality of a soggy pide that even cannot be reheated up. You just got to throw it away. Yeah, it's not good. It's 2 days old. You're done, Hakan. Please just leave, bro. Please just leave before this gets disgustingly, embarrassingly ugly soon, which we know it will. You think the Lukaku, Brozovic, and Skriniar situations were ugly? This is going to be them three multiplied together. Prediction once again, 1-0 Juve, goal for David or Yildiz. It's written in the stars. Maybe even Kefren Turam. Wouldn't surprise me if a shit player like Locatelli or Koopmeiners get it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. It is unfortunate. But hey, I'm back to being pessimistic after a pessimistic game against Udinese. That really did set back my expectations. Like usual, I would be more than happy to be wrong. More than happy to be wrong. More than happy to be wrong. Guys, if there's anything else that you do want to discuss in the chat, please let me know. Please let me know as we cut away to one more ad for today from our sponsor. And yeah, we'll come back and chat with the last topic that I've got here. Next one off the rank. Next one off the cab rank today. Brother, what's that? What's that, brother? Brother, oh my God. Sometimes you just got to do the right thing, and when your brothers request something, you follow through. Let's give an honest review. Oh. It's like, you know, it's hard to touch. It's hard to touch, but it's, oh my God, it's done well. It's done very well. Badge for the Liverpool away, which is a very, very nice kit. Very nice kit. There's been so much Liverpool traction and talk on this channel lately. I feel disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. 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 The Virgil on the back of this one, though. I gotta say, I would say the biggest thumbs up I can give to these kits so far is the stitching. Is the stitching and the stitching and the embroidering of the names and numbers. Very good. Very good. Fantastic stuff. Very good. Figo, I know it's too much for you already. It's way too much for you already. This fixture is too much already, bro. You're not coping. I've seen you on Twitter. I've seen you, bro. I know it's too much for you already. You're not fooling anybody. Let's see our last 10, Figo. Maybe that'll make you feel better. My top G. Last 10 matches that we've had against Juve. Or maybe not 10. I don't know how many is up there, to be honest. We had 1-0 for Juve in February at the back end of last season. We had that disgusting 4-4 draw, which actually made me vomit, bro. Actually made me vomit up my guts. Oh, I hate that result. Another start of the downfall. Another start of the most putrid. Oh, yuck, bro. We also lost 2-1 in Serie A to them on the season that we... Sorry, no, we didn't lose 2-1. We won 1-0. That's the season we won the Scudetto with Benji Pavard, sort of like a phantom goal after the cross comes in there. Sorry, I was looking at the positions that we were on the ladder. I didn't realize it was that and not the scoreline. 1-1 in the game before that season. I can't remember if that was the one that exchanged penalties or not. I really can't remember. We played them in the semi-finals of the was that the Supercoppa or the Coppa Italia? Man, I forget those Coppa games. I really do. I really do. I do remember the 1-0 loss in 2023. I think that might have been where one of their younger players scored. It was either Fagioli or Rovella or Miretti. One of those useless fucks scored. Yeah, very fond memories of the 4-2 in the Coppa Italia final with Ivan Perisic absolutely balling his ass out. Like, if I could, bro, we should have signed Ivan Perisic this season and just offered him a wage and just said, look, man, you're going to start all games against Juve and then we'll just use you sporadically for the rest. Forza, dai, Ivan, man, part of a dying breed. Players like, honestly, man, I'm going to say something a little bit controversial, and I know a lot of people won't agree with me, but this team right now would be a lot better in it with Ivan Perisic and Edin Dzeko and Henrik Mkhitaryan, all three of them in the same starting lineup. I want everyone to really think about where Mkhitaryan spends majority of time on the field. I want you to really think about where Edin Dzeko spends majority of his time on the pitch. And I really want you to think about where Ivan Perisic spends a lot of his time on the pitch. You've got three players with the same sort of personality from a footballing, sporting, psychological complex where they are part of a dying breed of mentality. There's no tattoos here. There's no big nights out here. There's no social media here. They want to keep playing at top level until they're 40, something that young players simply do not want to do in the modern era. I guarantee you right now, you get those three into our squad last season, we win the Scudetto by 9 points. Starting most games, Perisic and Dzeko, we win the Scudetto by 9 points. If both of them were in the squad this season, I could always guarantee you we will fucking push Napoli every step of the way. We're in a top 4 run for me this season so far. So far. It's subject to change. You guys know I'm a bit of a sucker for older players that can still perform and do their job. But if you're really going to argue with me, show something. DiMarco can't play start anymore. Yeah. Hakan and Shedby, but no DiMarco. Look on the bright side. If we don't beat them, we're definitely not winning the Scudetto. That is good. That is a good way to short your pessimism early. I like it. Half agree on Miki and Perisic, yes, but Dzeko has a rotation. Of course, Dzeko has a rotation. I don't mean that Dzeko should be starting every single game, but insert Dzeko for both Arnautovic and Correa last season. Both, not one, both. Maybe even all three with Taremi, and we win the Scudetto last season. We beat Juve also 1-0 in Serie A that season as well. I think that was with a penalty. I'm not too sure, but I just remember it being good. And this right here is low-key one of my favorite results against them in a long, long time. It's that goal that's in the Supercoppa final with a fantastic last-second goal in the 120th minute by Alexis Sanchez. And you know what? When you look at those lineups back then, this is pretty fun, actually, looking at these old-school lineups. This is actually very fun. This is very fun. Martinez, Dzeko, Perisic, Brozovic, Barella, Hakan, Dumfries, Skriniar, Bastoni, De Vrij, Handanovic. That's a very strong team on paper. That just might be our strongest team on paper in the last 5 years. On paper, that might be our strongest team in the last 5 years. If you don't include Antonio Conte, if you just go supremely from Inzaghi to today, yeah, that's the strongest team. Fuck Lukaku. And Thuram as well, for that matter, over Dzeko. I like Thuram, but no, I'm not taking him over Dzeko in terms of peak and what they've done for Inter. And I know that people will say that's silly because Dzeko didn't win a Scudetto, but I'm a Dzeko fan. I know he's a better footballer overall than Martinez, than Thuram, than all of them. Edin Dzeko is the best forward out of all the forwards that we've had since Inzaghi was at the club. And Conte as well. Overall, in his peak, in his prime, Edin Dzeko is the best footballer of the forwards that we've had. It's unfortunate that we got him in the ass crack of his career, time-wise. Not good. Anyway, looking at this Juve side, Perin, De Sciglio, Rugani, Chiellini, woo! Forza Giorgio, big fan. Alexandro, Locatelli, Rabiot, McKennie, Kulusevski, Morata, Bernardeschi. Yo, when you look at it, McKennie has burnt through a lot of transfer markets and hasn't been sold. A lot. He probably should have been sold. It's players like this that, even though I don't think he's bad, it's players like this that keep the club not accountable to raising their level. This year we got the players, but no Inzaghi. If this was Inzaghi with this team, I would be confident. That's a fair assessment from Signor Figo, to be honest. That is a fair assessment. I think that's it for me. I think I'm done. I've been here for almost an hour. I'm tired. It's been a long day. Wasn't that long, to be honest. Could have been longer. But yeah, that was fun. We had a high of about 55. Like the video, subscribe if you are new. As you can see, we are on our way to 5K, and I will be very happy when we get there. I'm not usually one to celebrate those sort of, milestones, but considering the original Inter Worldwide channel was demonetized and borderline banned at 5K, this would be nice. Very nice. So make sure you guys are still checking in. Like the video, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time. When is next time? There are plenty of next times. Shit. Zona Culture tomorrow, about an hour and a half from now, with Adam, Anth Challa. I'm gonna call him Challa from now on because that'll piss him off. That's not his last name. And our good friend Armando as well. Saturday morning, my time. I don't know if I've actually got a time tattooed in with Zio. Let's have a look. Do Zio and I have the time tattooed or just the date? Here is Sharmudi. Okay, yeah, cool. It's Friday evening, the 12th for Uncle Sharma. Saturday morning, the 13th for me. I'm just going to double check with him now. All right, cool. We'll get a time locked in over the next day, and we'll get back to... I'll make sure that it's scheduled. It'll be on my channel. The first one was on his, so it'll be on my channel. The next one of two up top. Also, make sure you're checking out the Bianconeri zone for Ali and his match preview for the Derby d'Italia. He will also be on Inter Worldwide next week for the next edition of Touchline Talk. So lots happening. Members, keep an eye out for a members-only giveaway coming out in the next week and a half. I was supposed to do that last week, but I've been a little slack on it. However, we do have some other sponsors coming towards the channel, which just means more giveaways, to be honest. It just means more giveaways. So I've got an item that I'm going to give away as well very, very soon. I think that's it. Oh, hats or no hats tomorrow? That is the question. Yo, we'll go with it. We'll go with sun. If it's sunny tomorrow, considering I'm outside all day at school, most of the day at school, might have to wear a hat. But we'll see, bro. Adam won't be wearing a hat. No way. Too much confidence on that bloke to wear a hat. Way too much confidence. Too much confidence in he's got too much confidence in his technology as well. Incredible. Third world technology, but treats it like it's going to the Monaco Grand Prix. Forza Adam. Great guy. Cheers, Christian, for your support. Thanks, Figo. Keep keeping it as real as possible. Thank you, Shiveti, Zach, and anybody else that I missed. I'm not going to scroll up much too longer. Thank you very much to everybody who has subscribed recently, and I will see you very shortly. Ciao.